without having to do it freehand to think where those lines might go. So you set yourself a target of being able to sketch in isometric without the need for drawing equipment, and this allows you to sketch your design ideas in 3D. So what we're going to do is start that first task 1, for your isometric drawing. All you need is on that paper. So make sure you are checking through and reading that task and looking on there for the answers before you shapes. Yeah? They have, you can see where they've used construction lines. Yeah, so they've added shading. What does the shading do?
Add more depth.
Well done, yeah, add more depth and make it look realistic. So this is what we were talking about last lesson in art, about how to make our drawings look more realistic. I like that the fact that you picked up on that they're all different shapes, but they're all for the same thing. So lots of different ideas for the same product. So all for a toaster.
Let's get some words to do with writing.
Headphones? What do you notice about what's on this design sheet? Yeah, so it starts to talk about the ways that you can use, the product is used. Yeah, well done. So it labels the different sections. What else do you notice? Keep going, you're right. So this all shows the same product, doesn't it? So they've sketched one. But why have we got these? Yes, so it shows the same product from different angles. So it's that question, we could go back to that question about why is it important that engineers draw?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the main important was for why engineers draw? Yeah, so they can show their ideas. Yeah, so they can communicate their ideas, and so that if they were to give this to somebody else, they'd know exactly how that product was made. So, isometric projection is show our design drawings in engineering. So it's a drawing technique that allows you to draw in 3D. So if you think back to those toaster drawings that we saw, you can see they were all drawn at the same angle, and that was using isometric projection. So ideally, isometric drawing is carried out by using a drawing board and drawing equipment. However, it is also used to sketch design ideas in 3D, as it can communicate a lot of information to the people who may not be engineers, so the people that are going to make it. So when sketching in isometric projection, make sure you use the same drawing techniques and top tips as you did when we were sketching in 2D. So do we remember what those top tips were? We did them at the end of last lesson, we wrote them all down. Have a sharp pencil. Yep.
Ratings.
Yep, use crating.
Lock wrist. Lock wrist.
Yep, lock your wrist. Bit loud. Press lightly, well done. Use construction lines. Rotate the page instead of moving your hand, well done, well remembered. So, we're going to use those top tips for sketching that are listed here to do the first task on your page. So you can see that on your page you have a grid like this, which is a 30-degree set square and isometric. We were saying about isometric projection and the way it helps you draw. Can you think of one?
So if you don't start off with a technique like that, you're going to struggle. So start off with your light pencil work, And I've chosen that one because that circle in the middle is quite hard to do. And it won't look like a circle. It'll look like what's that shape called? What's that? What are they?
An oval.
Say again?
An oval.
It's not like an oval. Well,
Egg.
it's not an egg. How do you call it an egg? Right, it's an ellipse. It's an ellipse template. So I could cheat now and give you that, and you can put yours at an angle. I want you to do it freehand. Right? The reason we're not using pencils is that when we get in the computer room, we use 2D design. That'll do all the straight lines that you need. Right? So you need to be doing freehand drawing. Right? As part of the syllabus says that you need to show your skills with freehand graphics. Right? So yours should look like your shape, your circle in the middle will look, if it makes sense to you, will look egg-shaped. You say before,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Actually, I want to use it.
Right.
Description lines.
What we should draw is a line up. Draw a dot on your page. Okay. Draw me from that dot a vertical line going directly up. Perfect. Stop. Okay. Take that bottom of that point, right, and imagine a really faint horizontal line. Just do a few dots, left and right. Now we never draw a line across there, does that make sense? So we need to pick a line at 30 degrees. Either side of that. Good. And then remember to rotate your paper, faint pencil lines. Good. So now we're going to draw a line the same length going completely vertical. Going up. Draw that. So stop there. Is that line horizontal, like parallel? Parallel being. Are they parallel? No, because one of them has done that. So that's wrong. So you ignore it, but then draw another line going vertically up. But try and get it perfect. So rotate your paper if you need to make it work really better. Draw them small. I want small boxes, probably the sizes of your thumb or a rubber. Okay, small, neat sketches. Once you've done that, try and draw me some rectangles, and then draw them with other rectangles on the faces if you can do that. Okay, so they don't have to be all cubes. You can make them slightly longer, slightly taller, slightly fatter, slightly thinner, slightly wider. Okay, do what you need to do. Okay, so that's perfect. So draw the other line going up vertically. So go for this line here. Draw it up. Perfect. So this line here still isn't quite right. So can you see that this line and that line are parallel? Do you agree? So that's correct. But the one on the right, this side here, needs to be drawn straight. Does that make sense?
Do it now.
You need to rub it out and have another go.
I did it.
Okay, so you've got 3 or 2. I want to see another 4. Can everybody hold up their sketches and show me? Part of the time research, so that's fine, carry on. Show me the sketches then, gents, so I can see what you've done. That's fantastic, great determination, that's good. So we've got lines need to change, I'll show you about those. Okay, and sketches back down. Common mistakes then, ladies and gents.